Well, a Coquitlam man had a close encounter with a black bear earlier this week and managed to capture some amazing video. Alex Campbell was walking near Lafarge Lake at Town Center Park when he came upon the bear, and he joins us now via Skype. Alex, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
When did you first spot the bear, and what did you do? What was your initial reaction?
Well, I'm from England. I'm sure you're all going to rapidly realise that from my accent, and so we don't get this kind of thing. We don't get bears in England. So, in where we are in Coquitlam, our balcony faces north, so we're facing Town Centre Park and Lafarge Lake, and so sitting there, just having some drinks and talking, and looked across the street, literally across the street, and saw this sort of dark shape walking down one of the pathways there, and realized it was a bear. And so, I mean, I've seen a bear once before here, and I'm sure for Canadians it's kind of run of the mill, but for me it's quite exciting to see a real life bear. So I just grabbed my camera and we headed out. So.
Yeah, it was nice to see everyone manage to stay back and out of his way. What was it like getting so close to nature?
At first, of course, it was quite. I mean, my heart rate was quite elevated, so I wanted to get close enough to get a good shot, but I don't want to get too close because you hear all kinds of things about what you should do when you see a bear and stuff. We backed off and we gave it space, but as time went by, because I stayed with it for quite a while, I realised that it was very, very passive, very peaceful, just doing its thing. And so I got closer and closer and found that it was staying quite calm. It wasn't being aggressive at all, and it allowed me to get some really quite spectacular footage, actually. So,
How long did you follow him, and how did this end? When did this end?
So it started just after 1 p.m. On the 27th, just a couple of days ago. And we probably stayed with him about 30 minutes, I'd say. And the video that you see on YouTube there is I've whittled that down to about 7 minutes. So it started by Guildford Way. If people know Coquitlam, Guildford Way and Pine Tree, that corner of the park, and we went counterclockwise around the park. And we walked along the lake, and then funny enough, actually through a kind of an area where there was actually people sunbathing, and they were quite freaked out. But even though they freaked out, the bear didn't. The bear stayed very, very calm, and I managed to sort of catch up with the bear and got some nice side tracking footage of the bear. And then we continued on, and then it was really just me following this bear and no one else really. So it went into this wooded area. I followed it around the edge of the wooded area and got some nice shots of the bear
swimming as well. Yeah, wonderful shots.
And it was wonderful. And then we finally it headed off north up to the top end of the park, and we left it alone after that. So it was wonderful, and it was very, very peaceful and calm all the way, no signs of aggression whatsoever. So I mean, I wouldn't advise doing this to anyone, for anyone to do, but certainly yeah,
it was great footage. We appreciate you coming on with us.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for allowing me to share.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.